welcome back to my channel. I am pretty excited about today's video because I am going to be taking you through my entire trip to Obudu Mountain Resort. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so we traveled with Ibom. Air is the best airline I have ever traveled with in my entire life. There was no delay of flight, service was good, like I give it to them, man. We traveled with Ibom Air from Lagos to Enugu. Now, a lot of people when going to Obudu Mountain Resort, they go through Calabar. That is, they take their flight to Calabar and then start their road trip from Calabar to Obudu. But we discovered that Calabar is a longer route because on a normal day, if the roads are good and everything, the trip from Calabar to Obudu is 6-7 hours. But now I heard the roads are really bad. I didn't experience it for myself, but from what someone that my husband knows talked about, he said, oh, the roads to from Calabar are really bad. So we went through Enugu, and the trip from Enugu to Obudu is just about 5 hours, or a little bit less than 5 hours. Although when we were going, we spent a longer time because our driver passed a long route. Yeah, so if you are going to Obudu, you don't need to go through Calabar. Enugu is faster and the roads are very good, literally smooth. We only experienced one bad road, and it turns out that we're not even supposed to pass that bad road. So yeah, go with Enugu if you're going to Obudu Mountain Resort. Now when you get to Obudu Mountain Resort, a lot of times when you see the cow at the entrance from the videos that we watched, it looks like you've arrived at Obudu Mountain Resort. Yes, you've actually arrived, but you are just at the lower ranch. I think that's what they call it. They call it the lower ranch. So that is where the water park is, which is not functioning at the moment. But to experience the real resort and all the mountains and the whole view, you have to go to upper ranch. So we traveled with mountains. We traveled through the mountains to get to the upper ranch, and it's about 11 kilometers. Took us about 20-30 minutes to get to the upper ranch. Yeah,
it's none of their business. They are so used to it. They are so used to it with wood on their head. You see them climbing. It's none of their business. I don't see them. But this is high. I used to it. I'm not there, I used to it.
An experience, yeah. We got there, and yeah, for the first night, mind you, I should have said this earlier, this video might not be so organized, but I hope you can pick the message, you can pick the lessons and all of that. Yes, if you're looking for a plug to go from Enugu to Obudu, we've got one for you, and for a token sum of 1,000 naira, I'm going to be giving you his contact. He is really fast and knows all the routes and everything you need to pass, and his prices are very affordable. Now, the reason I say his prices are very affordable, because when we spoke with the hotel and said we needed a ride from, that was from Calabar though, we needed a ride from Calabar to how is it called? We need a ride from Calabar to Obudu. They are going to charge us 135k. Can you guys imagine 135k? How much was our flight ticket? That just for road trip, go and come, 5 hours, I'll be 6 hours, they're going to collect 135k. But with this guy, you need to go with him. I know he's going to give you a lesser price. Like, I am talking lesser than 100k. yes, if you are going to go with him. So if you need his contact, you can come to me and I'm going to give it to you for a token of just 1,000 naira. Just 1,000 naira. You know, we got there in the afternoon, so we didn't really do a lot of activities the first day we arrived. The food was good. The food was actually very good. Not like, I mean, not like restaurant standard, but it was really okay, at least to my taste buds and to my husband's taste bud. The food was really okay. We enjoyed every meal we ate there. Yes. And then we went on our tour. The first place we stopped was at the Canopy Walk. I really can't tell the measurement of the canopy. One at Lagos Lekki Conservation Center is longer and higher, but this was a different experience for us because it's just one straight one, but at the same time it's a case of you go, there are not a lot of people, you know. At LCC there are like, I think 10 people going at once, so it kind of stabilizes it. But this one, the guy, our tour guide was just going, we had to tell him to slow down. But it's a pretty interesting experience. But then Obudu Mountain Resort Canopy Walk is gradually wearing out because some of the nets were torn, so that is something they need to work on. Although they said there are no wild animals and stuff like that, but I mean, just for the safety of people, although they said they always take care of those things, it's just better for those things to be covered. Yes, so we went to the Canopy Walk, and then from there we went to Igagra Waterfall, if I'm remembering correctly. At Igagra Waterfall, we had to, you know, pass through some steep mountains. As a matter of fact, going to the Igagra Waterfall is not part of your tour, but then because we wanted to go, we had to pay extra for that, and our tour guide took us there. We had to climb a little bit of mountains and come down the hill to get to that place. I was not prepared. I'm going to be showing you a video, that is, if you're not already seen it, where it looks like I was falling down. Yes, so we did that. I mean, because my mind was not mentally because I was not mentally prepared for that, I had lots of, you know, issues going down and coming up. Yeah, but well, in another video where I'll be showing you our mountain hiking, and there's anything like that, mountain climbing journey, I had become a pro. Yes.
Finally! Yip, yip, yip. It's cheap actually.
From there we went to Grotto. Grotto is also another, well, is it a waterfall per se, but let's just call it a waterfall, or call it a stream. after all the other waterfall that we saw, right? So grotto, unlike Igagra, you don't have to pass through steep mountains and places to get to where you're going and leave that place, because grotto is the main place they show people. So there are like steps or staircases in the video you are seeing now, with which you can get to grotto waterfall. Surprisingly, we were also told that in that Obudu upper ranch where we were, there are about 6 villages there. Can you imagine? And there is actually one of those villages where you the men speak a different language from the women. At Obudu Mountain Resort too, it's just that place needs a lot of maintenance. They have the international conference center, they have the international restaurant, they have the squash house, so many beautiful places, but you know, because of lack of good maintenance from the government, it hasn't really been, you know, some of those things haven't really been functioning well. However, in this video I'm just going to focus on the beautiful sights that we saw. We also went to the presidential villa. At the presidential villa, there is the helipad where helicopters can land, and the windows are bulletproof, and there is actually a place where Obasanjo shot to be sure that it is a correct bulletproof, and the mark is still there, which shows that it is real and original. We also went to see other views like the Holy Mountain. Yes, according to the tour guide, there is a story around it, and summarily, basically what happened is a case of 2 villages were fighting, but then there were 2 women, one who wanted to have a child, and another one who had been giving birth to female children and wanted to have a male child. They went to pray at this mountain, and then God answered their prayers, and there have been several testimonies of people who went to the mountain to pray and got their answers. So that is why they call it the Holy Mountain. that's pretty much it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. In my next video, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to prepare for your trip at Obudu Mountain Resort. And then my other video, which will show you the mountain climbing experience. It took us a total of 6 hours, if I'm not mistaken, to go up and come down the mountain. So watch out, and ensure you share this video with your friends. Please do not leave without subscribing. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you all later. Bye.